Welcome beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. In this video I'll be previewing the game between Paris Saint-Germain and Olympique De Lyon, and obviously be showing you the predicted lineup for the game in this round of 4 Ligue game. This played this Sunday 3rd of August 2023, 20:45 p.m. Central European time at the Groupama Stadium. Paris Saint-Germain going away after their Parc des Princes game recently, and here are the timestamps for the game. Obviously it's minus 15 minutes, so if it's Cairo 9 p.m. it's 8:45. If it's Toronto 3 p.m. it's 2:45. You get the drift. Obviously the last game between the two oppositions was a 1-0 defeat at the Parc des Princes. It was when Paris Saint-Germain last season was just extremely struggling, could not get a win, could not do anything. Lyon weren't that impressive in that game, but they got the victory. They deserved the victory, and we definitely have to give them revenge for that game. Lyon's last game versus Nice ended 0-0, so they're not coming in half form into this game. They're sitting 17th in the Ligue table. It's not looking good for Olympique De Lyon so far in this season. Obviously Alexandre Lacazette and Lopez are away for this game, including Lovren as well. And Lacazette, that's their best player, top scorer from Ligue last season, second loss after Kylian Mbappe obviously, so he will be a big miss. And here's the lineup for Olympique De Lyon. Rio in goal with Lopez injured, Caleta and Diamonde as the two center-backs, Tagliafico and Mata as the fullbacks, Le Penant, Kakare and Tolisso in midfield, and up in attack, new signing Ernest Nwama, who every PSG fan knows about, Amin Sarr, Ryan Cherki. They will pull up in a 4-2-3-1. They have a great midfield in Lipeno, Tolisso, and Kakare. Obviously, we've been linked with Kakare for a long time, but he's a great player. New signing, Caleta Cara in that defense. But I'm looking at those fullbacks, Mata and Tagliafico. Listen, Dembele should cook. Mbappe should cook. Everybody should cook those fullbacks. But I'm looking at that attack. Ryan Cherki, Hakimi, you have one job. Take him out of the game. Or maybe Ryan Cherki starts on the right and Ernest Nwama on the left. But Nwama, I believe he will be the ones to watch for me in this game. He obviously was linked to Paris Saint-Germain, did everything to join us, but we preferred Bradley Barcola instead of him, and he joined Olympique De Lyon. So in this game, he wanted to prove Paris Saint-Germain why they should have signed him. So he's the ones to watch for me from this Olympique De Lyon team, especially with Alexandre Lacazette out. Paris Saint-Germain climbing up the Ligue table. At the moment, we're sitting 8th in the table, but listen, this is only the beginning. We're only gonna go up from this point. Obviously, the last game for Paris Saint-Germain was a 3-1 victory over Arsenal. Kylian Mbappe with a double and Asensio scoring the first goal, and obviously a big mistake there towards the end, conceding the goal. But it was a really good performance from Paris Saint-Germain, but I'm expecting an even better performance against a weaker team here in Olympique De Lyon. Missing players for this game, obviously Kang In-lee, Mukiele, and Kimpembe, Nuno Mendes are all out, still injured, but Nuno, Mukiele, and Kang In-lee all will be back, or at least Mukiele and Nuno will be back 100% fit after their recent international break, whilst Kang In-lee will go on his military service straight after the international break. So it will be until October until we see Kang In-lee back on the pitch, but he will be fit after the international break. Obviously, new signings, Colomani will not be in the squad due to they found a small injury, just a precaution, whilst Bradley Barcola will be in the squad to face his former club Olympique Lyonnais, which is very interesting. Marco Verratti will not play this game yet again. He will be going to Al Arabi in Qatar. Obviously, here's the PSG predicted lineup for the game. Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal, Marquinhos Skriniar centre-back partnership, Hakimi Lucas Hernandez full-back partnership, Vitinha Ugarte Warren Zaire Emery in midfield, and Kylian Mbappe, Gonçalo Ramos, and Ousmane Dembélé in attack. Obviously, it's pretty much the same as the previous lineup without Asensio starting, but we could possibly see Asensio starting instead of Gonçalo Ramos. It will be a decision made by Lucho that we will have to wait until tomorrow to see whoever starts up in attack, but it will be pretty much the same lineup as the last game versus Arsenal. My ones to watch is gotta be Vitinha, in my opinion. He had the best performance. He was the man of the match for me in that game. And listen, for me, it's all about consistency. What made Verratti, Mbappe, Neymar, Thiago Silva all great at Paris Saint-Germain was consistent performances, and which was one big thing that Vitor Ferreira was lacking last season at Paris Saint-Germain. So I'm expecting him to have another big performance in this game so I can start trusting him for the rest of the season. Allez, Vitor. Obviously, managers coming into this game, Laurent Blanc, former Paris Saint-Germain manager, I think he's scared. I think everybody in Lyon is scared at the moment because this Paris Saint-Germain powerhouse that just had Kolomwani last-minute deadline signing, it's a beast you don't want to play with. We're coming to their home stadium, but with them missing Lacazette, with them losing Gusto and not replacing him, with them having this kind of a weak squad, with us taking Bradley Barcola, even with the addition of Ernest Nuama, they will get cooked. And Lucho knows that. Lucho wants to continue this winning streak. He got one in the bag. Let's go for the second win. And that's why I'm predicting a big 5-0 victory for Paris Saint-Germain. Kylian Mbappe with the hat-trick. Gonçalo Ramos with a goal. Barcola coming on as a late sub, scoring against his former club. It's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful ending. Let me know what's your prediction for the game in the comments down below. That's been it from your boy PSGINT. And as usual, allez, allez, allez Paris.